summon is that?
That's not Bahamut.
No, Bahamut sends down the space
yeah.
laser.
See, as I'm sitting to talk about Final Fantasy, I saw that we both paused, hoping the other person was going to say it before. Yeah, there was the Odin Bahamut. Wow, man. See, wow, I'm looking fraudulent now. I can't remember anybody.
Oh, I love Final Fantasy. But
I do.
I don't remember
I do.
any
But
of
the moment the pressure was on, I couldn't perform. I swear this doesn't happen all the time. So, all right, so we're going into game 1 of Winners Finals. The theme has been FD today. Everybody rocking into here. But you know what? The team compositions have been fine here. And definitely works to everybody's strength on stage. Definitely, I think the Ho3K boys here have more advantage in terms of team synergy, but the combo potential so far today has gone to Light and Mr. E, so I'm looking to see who comes out on top.
So, a couple things. One, I know that Ralphie and Mr. E, Ralphie hates fighting against Marquesina. And so even though, like, you know, it's not quite the same dynamic in doubles, well, we're seeing how Blue Team is just not really having it the same way. He's off stage, and then air dodge read will confirm for the kill. Green Team looking absolutely dominant to start here in Winners Finals.
Hey, you know what? Oh, wow, Mr. E trying to go for the early dunk to get a kill on Ralphie yet again. Now, as we saw in the last game, Ralphie losing his stocks early isn't necessarily a huge deficit because he can slow it down. But Mr. E has just been shining in this defensive stock tank position. I think that's what made him and Dark Wizzy so strong the past couple tournaments. They've gone 2-1 as well. Is Mr. E's consistency on his defense and letting his teammates shine.
Oof. As we're saying that, Blue Team getting back a little bit into this. There we see finally Light dropping that stock and possibly, I like that actually, saving his teammates, give him ledge invincibility once
Just
again.
exert pressure as well on Ralphie, who was currently waiting for Mr. E to get back, and now he stopped all that nonsense. Even though he's taken 57% since he's gotten back, Mr. E's still alive. And now Ralphie lost his stock in exchange, so ended up working out.
Oof.
Still trying to get the pressure off him, but as we see, Light just going for the forward throw, and you said before, so much extra percent, you have that much longer to get back, and they continuously go for these 2v1s.
There we go. Mr. E finally is out of here, but we have 3 stocks to 2 already. You know, they're down by pretty much a whole stock. That's nothing. Okay, that was kind of, I don't know what Dill was waiting for there.
Yeah, empty hopping maybe to exert pressure on the forwarder. I don't, like, okay, see,
wow, yeah,
I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I said this earlier. When you're in a situation like that, and especially because this is best of 5, like, why drain yourself? Why force a 2v1 comeback with 3 stocks behind for no reason? Well, what did I miss? What did I miss? He was
yawning salty one. I'm sorry.
I call it my gaping maw. But but what I was going to say was that I think it's good sometimes to do that because you start to understand how the other team works in a 2v1 situation. You can get that download, and your partner can be watching. Also, like, you know, when you have a coach who watches your games, can pick up on some habits.
I agree with that, especially if it's a best of 3, because if it's a best of 3, sometimes you need to know for that situation. But a best of 5, and they have a little bit of history with each other, it's like, you know what, pull back. Just clear your head, go into next game, and you know what your game plan is. You know what you got to do. I do agree, especially for lower mid-level teams, we'll say. Getting that download on what to do in the 2v1 is a necessity, but so far, we're starting off here, Game 2 on Town and City, pretty much even percent so far on everybody.
Well, actually, Blue Team doing significantly better than they were last time around. Dill is actually starting to live up a little bit more to his stock tanking reputation, only having taken 68%. Oh, nobody's he's alive?
He got a trade off the Firefox as Light tried to recover, so he's able to make it back, but unfortunately,
Ralphie should be fine, though.
Yeah, Ralphie actually managed to make it back after that and getting the kill on Light as well. As you said, Blue Team looking way better so far already here.
Yeah, so I think maybe just, clearing the head, that SD at the end of the last game, it was fine. As right now, oof. Yeah, but Ralphie definitely knocking on death's door, but his teammate there to help. Never mind.
And Light just fully charging that F smash. Light, yeah, he was on the other side anticipating for the roll, so Mr. E had the option covered. That was a bad situation for Ralphie there. But as you said before, Dill is in the last game was really in the fray a lot more than we're used to seeing him. And it's working way better for him now that he's playing the Mr. E game plan, where he's just retreating, letting you come to him, and then go force 2v1s like he's got going right now.
Oof. Oh, that could be big, that fair footstool, but very smart. Ralphie, that's happened to him quite a few times over his life, and he definitely knows how to keep himself alive.
Good coverage from Dill as well to get the kill on Light there as he was trying to cover Ralphie. And blue team looking so much better. However, I mean, both the blue team are kill percent, but the way Dill's been playing, I think he's going to get a decent amount of real estate out of his stock still here.
Gross. Anyway, yeah, green team in a much rougher spot than before. At the same time, I wonder, oh, right there
you
converting.
Go. Hey, trying to go for a roll read on Ralphie, not going to get it. Unfortunately, pulled the trigger a hair too late. Mr. E going to get the easy punish on that forward smash. Now blue team looking at a deficit.
Yeah, although I think that blue team needs to worry. They need to figure out how to close out Mr. E's stock.
100% agree.
Yeah, Mr. E with Rage is so scary.
Well, he's also just refused to die like all tournament. Like, well, there we go. Like,
no,
never mind. Like I said, refused to die. That is a thick Lucina. All right, not that thick. She can't get past the double team. And don't you laugh at that. All right, so
I am an Epicurean. I laugh at whatever comes to.
Well, it's because I heard Devin laugh at me say that before. All right, so we got a bad situation for Light, and right on cue, he's gonna lose his stock. Mr. E, however, though, all he needs is one straight hitbox on Ralphie, and that could be curtains.
Yeah, and not only that, we talked before about how Ralphie, not a huge fan of going up against Mr. E. Ooh, so if either one of these guys drops the stock, it will possibly mean curtains.
Yeah, Mr. E is doing a great job on his defense, even with this 2v1. Finally gets grabbed and eats a little bit of damage here. One more grab could lead to death.
Okay.
Nope, never mind, he didn't. All right, limit is now there.
And yeah, this is the sort of situation where a single mistake,
He can't go for a grab on Dill because that'll be a quick cross slash. Trying to make his way back, has no jump, so forced into Dolphin Slash.
No, yeah, forcing himself to land, but he ended up doing okay right there. Ralphie, once again, still has limit. They're not overextending on the ledge, which I really like. You know,
I'm a huge fan of that. Like when you continuously pressure somebody at the ledge like that, they get to get the double jump in and finally get that up air. But when you overextend against a player like Mr. E, he'll pop your shield at some point, as well as just continuously make you rack up so much unnecessary damage.
Or also, like, in that situation, if you're at the ledge and he gets, ledge jump, like back air or something like that, you're close to the ledge and your teammate can't really cover you. So instead, they're just like, let's put the banana there, and we both hang out over here.
Exactly.
Because that guarantees one of our safety.
Exactly. Force the ledge options to be minimal. You can't neutral get up there. You're going to get punished. And just keep him buried. You already have a stock. You already have the lead. He has to come to you eventually, and that's how it worked out. Running it right back to Town and City here. I actually like this. We've seen a lot of FD today, but the kill potential for all the team players on screen has gone up that much better for the Town City. And it allows Ralphie to run away a little bit more on these platforms where he's had a hard time landing on previous stages.
I don't know, because, like, green team lost. I don't think we have DSR here. Maybe FD was actually banned.
Possibly. I know green team was the one who ran it back here. I just like the fact that this stage in particular has been working a little bit better for Ralphie because he's been able to play. He's been able to play the runaway game when necessary a little bit more. My God, going for a hard roll read and going to get punished accordingly, and that is going to be first stock going off of Light.
Blue team once again looking pretty nice, actually managing to get rid of Mr. E as well. And now, that was fantastic. Light is so good at being creative, where using platforms in order to be optimized and just punishes.
100%. Light is usually right there when he sees that a kill is available to him. And Dill doing a great job so far here of living a lot longer. I like the fact that they opted to go for Ralphie there because he was in a bad spot already, so you couldn't really get that edge guard.
Oof. That could be really big.
Still alive, and Ralphie managing to live as well from all of the double team he had going on. But Dill just refusing to die here. Light Finally going to get the kill. Okay, so both the blue team stocks going down.
The thing is, Dill was surviving, but Dill was being constantly knocked off stage. Like, you know, he would be, like, that's the sort of situation where I would have almost, like, possibly iced. Because it was like he would get back to stage, knocked off again, and Ralphie was just trapped in this 2v1 situation, and his stock just got whittled away and evaporated, and now blue team is actually in a disadvantage.
That's true. Maybe go for something a little reckless, but luckily they evened it right back up off a quick throw to up air. And green team looking a little bit more poised compared to the last game. Like, blue team was playing more retreating, and green team seemed to caught on to that game plan a little bit more here. Still pretty dead even, though.
Oof, absolutely. And, oh, again, reading the air dodge. Light is, the other funny thing, it's like hard to keep track of Light. He's staying all over the place, and I know that blue team is having a really difficult time pinning him down. Like that, he's able to just take one character out of position. Oh.
And as you saw, Ralphie actually you can't see it, but Ralphie reared his head back so far, like, I am so sorry. And that could be costly in this game too here, and that down smash, not going to take it yet because he does have the limit.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, just going down to like, no, you're not recovering for free. Because a lot of times you don't expect the Fox to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it was. Like, you know, he could have air dodged, and I think he probably could have still made it back even if he air dodged in that particular situation. But when does the Fox go that deep?
Never.
Never.
Like, it's very rare when you see a Fox actually do that. And Mr. E had an extra stock as well, so if he did accidentally SD, still had a 2v1 situation.
I need to figure out a better way to drink water.
Agreed. I mean, if you saw me earlier when I first took a sip of this, the entire thing just like exploded and caught all of me right here. Luckily, that wasn't on camera.
Stay hydrated, guys.
Yeah, stay hydrated and use deodorant. So we're going into game 4 here. 2-1 currently, Light Mr. E over Ralphie Dill.
Oh wow, they got the Light got the lock, but because of just the nature of doubles, he wasn't able to really confirm. One change that I'm already noticing is that they're trying to stick together. They're using the buddy system. They want to make sure they hold hands whenever they can. Just like immediately go to like next to each other, like right there.
I think they need to play a little bit more a game of pass. Like, here's Light, throw him off stage. Let's go try and double team Mr. E, because Light has been a real thorn in their sides when he's been in center stage. And just continuously serving it up to Mr. E. They have to figure out that bad.
Oh, and finally a great stage control for blue team, but they actually lose it. Dill is down there really low, and oh, I love that option. Buffers the ledge jump and the back air in order to turn that bad situation into a really good one.
Yeah, reversed it off of Light, trying to go get the attempted like mistake that he had there by falling off stage, and came out on top because of it. And Dill, okay, Dill, gonna live. Die there. Looked like he was going to live yet another sneaky one.
Did he monkey flip into blast zone? I think I saw the monkey flip animation.
Possibly. I didn't think he was going to die at first. So Mr. E actually going down as well.
That was beautiful DI. That was fantastic DI.
That would have been a deleted stock on Light there. Everybody looking a lot cleaner so far here. Like, this is very much, nobody has really dominated so far in this game 4 here.
Oh, not able to get the last hit.
Yeah,
Getting the last hit probably might have required like a more of a fast fall that would have cost his stock as well. So maybe he just wanted to go for damage.
Yeah, just rack it up. Trying to go for air dodge read there, but good DI and Ralphie to actually get himself back on the center stage. Still going to get the throw. Unfortunately, can't convert to get a kill. Meanwhile, Mr. E currently putting some pressure on Ralphie over on the side, and doesn't get the punish on Mr. E there as well as Dill. Mr. E's just had so many lucky situations occur where he's just gotten out of it.
That was actually like blue team's doing a great job covering for each other. But one thing I've noticed is that have we had a single like team combo to limit kill?
Not so far this set. And I think it's just due to the evasiveness of the green team. I like the idea, anticipating a spot dodge. Luckily, Light still died. Now Mr. E as well. But you know, Dill decided to pull out one of those options that you save for like the end. Didn't work out for him, but. Now, Ralphie needs to be very careful. Sitting at 151% here. He needs to get limit and try and get an early kill. Never mind, anti-aired off that up smash. And we're at 1 stock apiece.
Dill definitely has the most percent here. And oof, he's the closest to dropping the stock, but he's he's known for being a stock tank. Even though he's taken a lot of damage, I could definitely see him surviving for a lot longer, and that's going to be hugely important. But part of that is that he has to start playing a little more safe. And when he plays more safe, that means that he might lose some opportunities that would normally be available to him. Because as you see, he pulls back, and then his teammate gets 2v1.
Exactly. Like, but there you go. Gets the ground bounce and able to get the conversion on side B. Now, as we're seeing here, Light is just going off, just throwing everybody all over the place, but it doesn't matter. Gets up thrown into up air, and we're going to game 5.
And that was like the clutchest up throw to up air, because if you notice, Ralphie was gone.
Yes.
He didn't make it back there, which, like, Dill definitely could keep even with Light, but you don't want to end up in that situation.
Look how many times he just, like, straight up raw punched everybody. It kicked everyone. Like, Light
I can't believe this killed, actually.
Light was doing a great job of the 2v1 there, but...
Hold up, they killed at like 86? What is this, pre-patch?
Yeah. That's unfortunate for Light, too. Like, if he was able to make that back, could have had the 1v1 situation. But we're running into game 5.
I believe that was the cross-up DI, by the way. So if you don't know, there are a couple characters where, they have those sort of that 50-50. But if they hit you with the reverse part of their, like, for instance, Sheik up air or the reverse part of Diddy Kong up air, your DI ends up becoming death DI. Because you're trying to, DI to the blast zone, but obviously get hit by the reverse hit, so you go straight up. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah. So that was fantastic.
Town and City as well. He was at pretty high percent, so a lot of factors came into play. Luckily for Dill, that factor ended up equaling death. So able to bring this game back.
Did he just
taunted
in his face? What is that? You just lost the last game.
I don't he was giggling a little bit, so I don't know if he meant to do that. But it is Light, so maybe.
I think maybe he was reading a roll, and he was like, I know you're going to roll, and I'm going to taunt instead of actually punishing you.
Oh, instead of holding shield and just waiting for the roll, just punishing it after?
Yeah.
Some style-on victory there. I mean, so far, it's looking good for the green team over the blue team, but they have been able to steal out these stocks, and that rage is going to be a huge factor, really soon. Even in it pretty much back up here.
Oh, that was great. And even though Mr. E gets hit, that does not mean the stock.
Good knowledge on Light there to know that even if he traded with Mr. E, he wasn't going to die. So it's one of those necessary damages situations. Like, collateral damage was okay there. And Light somehow able to get out of that situation. Unfortunately, not that time, though, and the back throw, back air is going to take that out.
Oh, this could be really big. Mr. E going in deep for this. That was so smart.
Stock.
I think he has his jump.
That's a stock. No, he didn't. He lost his jump early on.
Oh,
that's huge for the blue team going down that far. And very key for Mr. E finally to get one of those signature edge guards that he's been so good at consistently, but hasn't really pulled out all day until now.
Yeah, and at this point, we're in game 5. Dill and Ralphie have fought so hard to bring it here, but now they're down by 2 whole stocks. They need to start making plays. They need to get some like up throw finishing touches, which Green Team has been brilliant at avoiding, though.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. They need to get up. They need to get finishing touches and fast. They need to let Ralphie stay center stage. Unfortunately, though, he kills his teammate, and this is just one of those situations where you start to go, okay, maybe this might be over. Like, I don't normally like to say that, but this is looking pretty grim right now. Ralphie currently sitting at 120%. I mean, that's one way to do it, though, getting the blade beam and getting that kill.
Might be too little too late. I actually can't believe that they... and is he going to SD, or is he going to actually try and fight it out? Yeah, at this point, like, you might as well.
I mean, yeah, this is the difference between, like, money and, like, having to go low. Wow! This man... Okay, I've never seen that. He just wall jumped into the fair off of the up B. Maybe I have seen it before, but this was clean. Look at this edge guard. Use the banana against them. Force them back off from the chump. And then Fairfoot stole him anyways. that was very, very, very smooth on my part.
No, Light